Hi friends, welcome back to Fiona's Universe, or welcome if you're new. Apologize for the appearance. I literally just woke up, and that is relevant because today we are doing a wheel controls my day as a writer. If you watched my authortube video ideas video, you would have seen that this video is one that's on the top of my list for filming, and I'm so excited to do it. And also, the original creator that I saw do this is Sincerely V. Other people might have done it, and I'm sure that she tagged them. So since I just woke up at 12 in the afternoon, I thought we would get right into this. I did make my coffee because unlike Venus, I cannot live without my coffee, and she had such good restraint when she put that on the wheel, but I need my coffee as soon as I wake up, especially after a sleep like that. So I'm gonna quickly go get ready for the day. I'm not gonna put that on the wheel because I do have plans later, but I am going to share the wheel with you once I have done my makeup and fixed my appearance a little bit. So get excited. We're gonna get right into this. Sadly, I also don't have a fancy homemade wheel like V did. Like, that was so cool, but I just have the iPad, so we're gonna just use a digital one. Alright guys, I'm back now, and I do have a little bit of a confession to make to you guys before we get right into the wheel spinning, and that is I have not written in over a week. Everyone boo in the comments. No, don't actually, because we're allowed to make mistakes and we're allowed to take breaks as well, and a break is not a mistake, okay, Dr. Seuss? Jeez. No, but seriously, it's okay to take breaks, and last week was one of the best weeks of my entire life, and I just spent so much time and effort towards my boyfriend, and we had some of the best memories, again, of my whole life. So you know what, I don't regret not writing. And also, NaNoWriMo crashed. One of you guys in my comment section alerted me to this, and I didn't check until a few days later. It's down. We're gonna find out if it's still down today, but that's gonna be one of the things on the wheel, is setting up a new NaNoWriMo-ish goal on a different website. But yeah, we're not doing very good in terms of the word count goal every single day, guys. My 75 hard, it's gone to, you know, the pits, but that's okay. We're gonna get back on track. I did get a job last week, which if you guys have been keeping up, you know I've been really on my job search, and I got a job that I really wanted, so I'm really happy about that. But we don't start until probably mid-July, and that aligns perfectly with my original NaNoWriMo goal. Now we're just gonna need to do a lot more words every day. Alrighty, our wheel is ready, and I'm going to read the options out to you guys since I don't have it like big on display for you. So the first one is make a new NaNoWriMo goal, which is going to be on a different website most likely, and then write with music for 20 minutes, plot 3 new chapters, boyfriend chooses, write with annoying sounds, that's the one he's going to choose, and go eat something, post an Instagram story on my writing account, read 3 quotes out loud to you guys, write for 1 hour, post on TikTok, make a fun drink, Shay chooses, that's my twin sister, write on the floor for 10 minutes, and finish a chapter that I'm in the middle of. So those are the ones that we're gonna do. Since I woke up so late, we don't have like a lot of time to do this today, so I thought this was like a pretty good amount. Like, look at the wheel, it's pretty full, right? The ones that I really don't want are write for an hour, because that would consume a lot of my day, because like I said, I do have plans tonight. And then also obviously write with annoying sounds, because when V did this, that was rough, I think, with the cow sounds. I don't want the cow sounds. We'll see what I do about that, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do it today. I'm gonna go text my boyfriend back because we actually were just on the phone together, and he's got a pretty busy day today, and then we will spin our wheel for the very first time together. I'm so excited. Hey guys, so you might have noticed I'm wearing some new glasses in today's video. These beautiful new glasses are from Vooglam, and they are my absolute favorite new addition to my writing routine. And Vooglam is also the sponsor of today's video. Writing for hours every day can really strain your eyes, and that's why I've started wearing these blue light glasses from Vooglam. That and because they're so adorable. It's been really reassuring knowing that my eyes are going to be comfortable and protected while I'm doing all of my favorite things, whether that be editing my videos or writing or reading on my iPad. I can't express to you guys enough how much these glasses have changed my writing routine for the better, and I can't wait to show you some of my favorites. So let's get into a little try on haul. Obviously up first we have these ones that I'm wearing right now, and they, if I had to choose, are my absolute favorite. I love all of the glasses I received, but these are my absolute favorite. These are the retro glasses in two-tone, and they're in the tortoiseshell print. The neutral colors and very bohemian vibe are so good for everyday wear, and be assured I will be wearing them every day. Moving on from these beautiful ones, we have the next pair, and they are the calico glasses. They're in a square shape, and they're also two tones. As you guys can see, they have the black and then like the leopard print glitter at the bottom, and they also have some very cool leopard print detailing on the sides as well, as you can see. So beautiful. I have been loving leopard print and cheetah print lately. I always want to add it to all of my outfits, so this is the perfect accessory. I wear a lot of black, and so I'm always looking for ways to spice up my outfits, and I think these are the absolute perfect addition. Plus their name is Calico, and that just reminds me of my cat Vidya so much. She's a calico, and obviously that makes me love them even more. I've always wanted a clear pair of glasses, and these are perfect for me because they have so many cool added touches that go really well with my silver jewelry. And these are the Sabrina glasses in the shade Crystal. They're a rectangular shape, as you can see, and they have such cool details. Because these ones are clear, they're very versatile, so they can go with any style you might be going for that day, and also they're very comfortable to wear as someone who's not very used to seeing myself wearing glasses. I absolutely adore the silver detailing, like the little arrows and the coils, and then my favorite part is these little hearts. Oh my goodness, they are so perfect for my personal style, and I think you guys will really love them too. Speaking of silver and how I wear a lot of silver jewelry and accessories, these ones are perfect. They are the L glasses. What a sweet, cute name, and they are in this cool rectangular shape as well. I've been looking for glasses in this shape, and they're obviously in the shade silver, my absolute favorite. The shape of these is definitely what caught my attention with them, and I feel like it's giving almost like office siren, CEO, or even I could wear these to like an author event one day. I will be doing that. These are very fashionable, and they suit my style and my taste so well as well because they're silver, and they have these cool black detailing on the side that almost looks like reptilian or maybe like a snake skin, and if you guys know me, that is just perfect. So these will also be added to my daily rotation. This is a really tough choice, but I think for now I'm gonna put on my calico glasses in the two-tone shade. They're so perfect. Anyway, I also mentioned to you guys that I wear the blue light lenses from Vooglam, but they also offer transition, progressive, and photochromatic lenses. Since they offer such a wide range of different types of lenses to you guys, that means that if you need prescription glasses, you can also enjoy Vooglam glasses. Not only that, but they also have so many unique styles, as you guys can see, to suit your own individual vibe. Make sure to use my link and my code Fiona25 for 25% off your purchase with Vooglam. What an incredible deal. And of course, both will be down in the description box for you guys to check out. I seriously cannot recommend Vooglam's glasses enough to you guys, and you will see me wearing these in every future writing vlog. Thank you so much to Vooglam for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to spinning the wheel. What do you think? Should we spin to see what glasses we should wear for the next writing sprint? I think so. All right, so I've put Calico, Sabrina, Retro, and L on the wheel. Now let's give it a spin. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Any of these will be a perfect choice. OMG. OMG, we got my favorites, guys. I love these ones, don't get me wrong. I love all of them, but we got Retro. So I guess we're wearing these gorge retro glasses for our next writing sprint challenge. I don't know. We're about to spin the wheel again for that. So catch you at a new angle. Alrighty guys, I'm back with my retro glasses on, and we are going to do our first official spin. This one was just for fun. So let's do our first official spin. Super nervous about this. There's not that bad of things on here though, so it'll be fine. Let's see what we got. Shay chooses. All right, let me go find Shay. All right, I just showed Shay the list. I went into her room and she said she wants me to go eat something, which honestly, thank God for her because she's looking out for me. I have not eaten and it's already almost 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna go eat my leftovers and I will get back to you. Maybe I'll do a little bit of B-roll for you. Maybe I won't. You will see. While I was trying to delete go eat something, I accidentally rolled again, or spun again, I suppose, and it was post a TikTok. So while I'm eating, it works out really well because sometimes I do like to, when I sit down to eat, post a TikTok as well and then do a little bit of scrolling. So we will go post a TikTok on my writing TikTok account. Make sure to go follow me over there if you haven't already. I post writing tips every day-ish and writing related content if not. So yeah, I'm super excited to post a TikTok. I have some drafts going on. I would love to film some as well, but unfortunately I didn't put that on my wheel. So we're not going to do that today, but let's go eat and post a writing related TikTok. Okay, we are back. I did post a TikTok. I'll show you that in a minute, but I wanted to, before I forget, let you know that while I was eating, I did come up with a few more ideas for this challenge and I put them on the wheel. So the first one is to film TikToks. I actually have run out of my writing tip of the day drafts, so we need to do that. And then read for 15 minutes I put on here because one of my 75 hard goals was to read every day, even if it was just for a few minutes, and I have been lacking. You guys, look at my Kindle. The poor thing has been neglected. She's so cute and I just can't get into anything right now, guys. So I think reading for 15 minutes even would help. And then also I post Snapchat vlogs. Sometimes on my Snap I have a book and writing story that you guys can definitely join, by the way. I post on there often and I sometimes vlog my writing for the day, which can be really fun because it's like real time and I share a lot of like behind the scenes content on there, so make sure to check that out if you haven't already. I also just post like my daily life like on the public story, and then I have a private story as well that you guys can join if you want to. Just let me know once you add me as a friend. And yeah, so those are the 3 new additions. We are now going to spin the wheel. We haven't done any actual writing yet, so I think we're gonna hopefully spin something writing related. All right, let's spin. Sorry for the glare. Okay, we got post an Instagram story. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for this, I think, is pull up my manuscript for Above, which is my current work in progress. It's the second book in my dystopian series trilogy, and I'm just gonna share like my progress on it because I haven't updated on that in a while over there on Instagram. So while I'm on there, I'm gonna answer some DMs that are really exciting and you guys will learn about that hopefully soon. But I'm gonna go on to my writing Instagram. If you don't follow it, this is it. And I'm gonna answer the DMs and then post an Instagram story as well. But before I do that, I'm going to remove it from the wheel and then I'm gonna show you the TikTok I posted. I can't show you with volume obviously, but I'll show you just the text. This is it, and it's to the song, what's it called? We Hug Now. It's like, you're just thinking it's a small thing that happened. The world ended when it happened to me, you know, that one. And it was just a draft, so I typed over it, and it says, as a young writer, the scene in Little Women where Amy burns Joe's novel is my version of a horror movie. I've been wanting to film this video for so long and I realized this song kind of goes with it perfectly. So that is the TikTok and I really love it, and I love Little Women as well. I've got my laptop and this poor thing has not been getting a lot of action lately, so let's open it up and go on to my manuscript for the first time in a little while. And we will maybe just post like my words and like a little song. That sounds like kind of fun, so I think we'll do that. I keep getting ideas for this spinner, for example, working on the cover for Above or Below, and working on other like interior parts for self-publishing, and then as well doing my playlists for the novels, because I am including playlists for you guys, of course. And I think maybe we'll just do another part to this video, maybe when I go back to my apartment next week, because I feel like that could be really fun. I love doing this so far. Okay, I posted the Instagram story. This is it. I just did a little update for my followers over there, and I let them know that we were doing this fun little challenge too. I didn't say what it was or anything, but I think it will still be really cool that you guys can know ahead of time, or at least the ones that are over on my Instagram. And now we're gonna spin the wheel again. I also took some pretty good pictures while I was on Instagram, so yeah, those will be good to post on Instagram as well. Let's spin. I hope we get something actually like with typing words, but honestly this has been so fun so far. Okay, we got something. We got boyfriend chooses. Okay, he might be busy. I was gonna call him. Let me see if he's busy. Okay, he is currently in another city getting his motorcycle stuff dealt with, so I am not gonna call him right now. However, I did text him and say, let me know when you can call for like 5 minutes, and then I told him about the video. So we're gonna leave boyfriend chooses on the wheel for now, just so I don't forget, even though I messaged him, so I shouldn't forget. And then we will see if he answers, but in the meantime, I don't see why we shouldn't spin again. Let's go. Oh my god. No. No. This is right for 1 hour. This is the prompt I need, but this is not the prompt I want. Hopefully, during this hour-long writing sprint, my boyfriend will answer, and then we can do like a fun little challenge while doing this hour-long writing sprint. That's like my hope, but it's currently 2:35 in the afternoon. We are gonna do it, I guess, until 3:35. I'm gonna set a timer on my Focus, and I'll show you guys what that looks like in a minute in case you're unfamiliar. But I did say I wanted something with actual writing, so guess we're gonna write for an hour. All right, so I did have to re-sign into Focus, but that's okay. It's just like a timer website if you don't know, and I've been using it a little bit for my productivity. Anyway, ignore the fingerprints all over the laptop. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna start the 1 hour timer, and part of this is just gonna be me getting reacquainted with where I'm at in the book because it's been a while, like I said. Ready, set, go. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we've been writing for a few minutes now, but my boyfriend just said to call him, so we're gonna do that. Hello? Hello? 1 moment, please. I keep switching between cinematic and this. I can't decide what I like more. Should we go back to cinematic? I might as well while I'm waiting for him. Let's try this again. Hello? Is it working?
Yeah, now you're connected to my Cardo.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna text you the picture of my wheel, and you pick one.
What have you done already?
They're not on the wheel anymore if I've done them already.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a couple good ones.
A couple good ones?
Right with annoying sounds.
Uh-huh.
Pretty interesting. Right on the floor is pretty good.
Oh,
too.
God.
I think I'll go with make a fun drink, though. I'll be nice.
Aw, okay. That's good. I thought you were gonna pick right with annoying sounds.
I'll be nice.
Okay, thanks. Okay, well, that sounds good. Thanks for helping with my video.
Thank you for letting me.
Okay, bye-bye. Love you.
Love you, bye.
Okay, my boyfriend chose make a fun drink. And thank God, because I knew he was gonna be immediately attracted to the two bad ones, which is right on the floor and right with annoying sounds. So we're gonna go make a fun drink, and I think that's not gonna be that fun because I'm just gonna probably get juice because I love juice. I'm sorry. I do. I'm gonna pause the 1 hour timer though while I do that because it's obviously not writing.
Hi, buddy. You like my fun drink?
8 out of 10. It's pretty good. Shout out to Tyson for making this happen. All right, we're gonna switch glasses because I want to. These are the L ones. They're so pretty. And I feel like they really go with my vibe today. So we've got the new glasses, we got the drink, and got to talk to my boyfriend for a few minutes. So that was a really great spin. I'm out of breath. I just ran up the stairs. We have a lot of stairs in this house, guys. Oh. Okay, this watermelon juice is very good. I probably will forget about it if I get locked in with writing. And so far, we're doing good on that. Like, I've written some hefty paragraphs already, and I was only doing that for like less than 10 minutes. So let's get back to the timer and finish this hour of writing. When it's up, we definitely need to go feed my cats because it'll be around 4 o'clock-ish. And my cat Vidya is very hungry right now. She's meowing and she doesn't get to eat till 4. So she needs to be patient, but she's very cute. Let's get back to it. Guys, my timer has just ended, and I think we wrote a lot during that hour, so let me check and I'll let you know how many words we wrote. I wish I would have caught the cute little sparkle sound that happens when you finish a timer on this app. It's so cute, but unfortunately I was locked in. Not unfortunate because we were very productive. Since we sadly don't have NaNoWriMo anymore right now, I haven't been able to track my words today, but honestly, I think coupled with the week-long break I've taken, this was like the best writing session I've had. Like, even compared to every day of my NaNoWriMo so far, I did 20 days straight of it. Well, there was a couple days where I only wrote less than the amount, but I just really felt like my old self while writing, and that means that, you know, I was able to go over my word count, I think, or at least do so without feeling this like weight and pressure. I really felt free, and I felt in control, and I felt very sure of what I was writing on the page. So that's awesome, and we are going to walk away from this challenge knowing I at least did 1 hour of good writing. So that's awesome. Did I mention that's awesome? I don't even like that word. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my watermelon juice, which is delicious, by the way. It tastes like the Sour Patch watermelon, but without the sugary sour coating, which is my favorite candy of all time. So that's great. Thank you, Tyson, again. Anyway, I'm about to calculate my words since I don't have my NaNoWriMo, and yeah, let's see. Thankfully, we took those Instagram pictures before I started doing any words for the day. So we started with 22,941 words, and then we need to subtract that from my final word count, which is 24,772 words. So let's do the math. All right, we wrote 1,831 words, and I certainly could write more. So maybe we'll get another writing related spin, like an actual one that requires me to write, but this is way better than what I was doing during my daily NaNoWriMo goal. Like, honestly, I think I might go off course with it and just really mood write, and as long as I'm making sure to sit down and make myself write often, I feel like we might even get the book done along the same timeline. Like, in a lot of my other projects, I've done it in less than 2 months because I was writing more, just less often, if that makes sense. And I really think today was a good example of that. I'm so proud of what I've done, and I don't feel like I've really exerted myself, which a lot of days during my NaNoWriMo challenge this time around, I was feeling very drained afterwards, and like I didn't want to do anything else with my day, but that felt really easy, and it was about 700 words more than what I'm used to. So I'm really, really happy. We are writing a super important scene where June gets a mask because Lord, the male main character, he always wears a mask with the symbol of the project on it, and she just got one that has the symbol of the Rebel project on it. And all 3 of the edifice friends that she has, the artists, they crafted it for her overnight before they all flee the city. And it's just really sweet scene. She feels very fierce with the mask, and I finally got to write that. That was one of the first ideas I had for this book, and I'm so happy that we're finally at like the midpoint. And actually, we're about to start part 2, so I'm really excited to finish up this chapter and to start part 2 officially. Let's spin again. If I get finished a chapter, I'm gonna be both angry, just because I don't really want to go right into writing again. I want a little break, but I'm also gonna be angry and probably very satisfied if I can finish this chapter. So let's do it. All right, what did we get? Ooh, okay, we got plot 3 new chapters. That's a new one. No kidding, that's a new one, Fiona. Anyway, I think this is perfectly writing related and also very productive for me, because after this scene, there's like a really major event that happens between this scene and when they're actively on the run. But after that, I don't really know what's going on for these characters. I know where they're headed and what's like the catalyst that makes things change, but there's a couple things I know that are gonna happen while they're camping out and on the run, and I really need to organize that. So this is awesome, and I'm gonna now go through and delete the ones on here that I've already done. So we'll get back to you on how many things we have left on the wheel. We're not gonna get through all of it, but I'm gonna get through a lot of it today. We already have. I'm gonna go plot 3 new chapters, and not like super in-depth by any means, but my chapter outlines are never super in-depth. I like to leave a lot of the writing part of it very open. I just like to know, you know, beginning, middle, end, things that might happen throughout, and some quotes as well if I've already written them that I want in each chapter. So I am gonna go do that, and I'll get back to you on which chapters I plot. If I can share, I'll share. I don't want to give away too much of this book, but since it's the second book, you guys are not going to be reading it for at least a few years. So get ready for 3 new chapter outlines. I should be saying that to myself because I haven't done chapter outlines in a very long time. We are almost at 25k words though, guys, halfway to 50,000, which is awesome. All of my part 1 bullet points are highlighted now, and we're finally into part 2. So That's awesome. Stop saying awesome. All right, so I did have some catching up to do. So there are some very barren chapter outlines here. I'm not counting them as the 3 by any means, but I needed to like get caught up because I hadn't done a chapter outline since chapter 6 when Lord was like back in the city doing his speech. So it was really important that I get back on track with that. And honestly, for that, it looked like me just taking from my plot brainstorm points instead of this. So it's not like I was using no chapter outlines. Like I've known everything that needed to happen up until this point the entire time, so no big deal there. But I am gonna write some actual chapter outlines now with my other bullet points, and it's going to resume at chapter 13. So I haven't yet finished chapter 12. There still needs to be like an inciting incident within that chapter to wrap it up, and then we're moving into a new chapter, which is chapter 13, which is when some real action goes down. Okay, I really need to go feed my cats, but I'm gonna read you the 3 chapters I just plotted of part 2. So you can see where I started right there. It's bolded, it says part 2. And then the next chapter I plotted was 13. It's when, I don't really know what to say about this one because I can't reveal what truly happens because it has to do with the character death. And honestly, it's just like a really pivotal scene. So that happens, and then they flee, and one of the characters comes away from that sort of altercation very in rough shape. Very much in rough shape, if that's proper grammar. Anyway, he'll be okay, don't worry. But they start to walk and walk and walk. This is in chapter 14, by the way. Anyway, they're walking and walking, and eventually they have to insist that they stop because this character is in really bad shape. And they actually stop at a lake that June has been to several times, and there's a really cool little analogy that they use for themselves, Lord and June, that is, and that's like a storm metaphor, which I've mentioned in a couple of my other vlogs actually about this series. And so that comes up again. It starts to storm, and they feel like it's just very symbolic of the turning tides, if you will. Anyway, the next day, which is in chapter 15, this is the scene I'm so excited to write, you guys. They keep going, and June realizes she's lost her bracelet, and her bracelet, it's literally appears in chapter 1 of the whole series. Like, this bracelet has been with her since she was above, since she was a child, since she fell into nether, and it's her nervous tick is to like play with this leather bracelet. And it does have extreme significance in the series, which the reader does not yet know, but she realizes that this bracelet has fallen off at some point during the past 24 hours. And she knows she's had it back in the sewers when the whole thing goes down before they flee, and Lord goes to find it. After so much insisting that he leave it alone, that's fine, he goes and does that for her because he loves her so much. He will literally do anything for her, and he notices that she's like fidgeting with her wrist a lot and it's like irritating it, and so he's like, no, he goes. Despite the fact that he's in awful condition and that they've been walking all day. And so that's a really cute scene. It's like, it just really shows how much he loves her and that he'd literally do anything for her, which is going to be proven time and time again. So yeah, it's also important because there's some shattered trust in this series a few times up until this point. So this is really going to reassure June of his intentions. Anyway, it's found at the bottom of the lake. Anyway, you guys forget about that because it's gonna be such a cool scene to read one day. But yeah, those were the 3 chapters I plotted, and now I have to go feed my cats. But that was a lot of fun and super productive, and I cannot wait to write those scenes. Let's spin the wheel again, guys. I'm back from feeding my cats, and I'm nervous about this. Wonderful. This is evil. Acting as though I didn't put this on the list, but it's evil. I don't want to write on the floor. Thank God it's only for 10 minutes. I guess our writing for the day is far from over, so let's sit on the floor, set a 10-minute focus timer, and somehow figure out how to get you guys to be able to see me do this. Welcome to the messy, messy floor. I'm sorry, when you move back and forth between 2 places, as some people might know, things tend to be a little bit of a mess, and I'm currently in my hometown, if you guys didn't know. So, yeah, this is the current state. I also have a crochet market this weekend, a Pride Festival actually. Happy Pride Month, by the way. Oh my god, I love Pride Month. My favorite time of year, in fact. And this is one of my creations that you guys might have seen in the background. It is so adorable. Anyway, I am in fact procrastinating the writing. As a neurodivergent person, sitting on the floor does not bother me very much. However, I have had to improvise with my mom's tripod and a tiny little ring light that you guys can probably see in my glasses a little bit because I don't have my ring light and good setup here, but that's okay. Okay, here is the laptop. We're gonna get started with this in just a minute, but also I thought I would tell you guys my plans for tonight because I'm not trying to like keep them from you by any means, but me and one of my best friends and my twin sister were going out to eat at a restaurant that I actually used to work at when I was in high school. It's also my favorite restaurant in my hometown, and that's gonna be really fun. But obviously that means no spinning the wheel around dinner time. That's about at 6 and it's now 4:30, so I apologize. I'll get some footage for you guys if I want to, if I remember to, most likely. And yeah, for now we're gonna write on the floor. All right, we've got the write for 10 minutes timer and I'm about to start it, so wish me luck. I'm probably just gonna keep working on this chapter, to be honest, and I don't exactly know what that means. It's probably just some dialogue about the mask that she has now, and maybe moving on to when they're traveling through the tunnels and something happens. I'll let you guys know, of course. Enjoy this time lapse of me on the floor. My mom just came in and I had to explain to her why I'm writing on the floor. Amazing. Okay guys, we have finished our 10 minutes and I am about to see how much we got done during that time. Oh, my friend is calling me. Sorry, Fenna, I love you. I am filming right now though, unfortunately. We hit 25k. OMG, we're at 25k. 25,118, that is. I can't do numbers. I'm a letters girl. Anyway, I am really happy with that total. Let's see how many words we've written today. I am now very curious. Okay, 2,177 is our words. So we wrote about like 400 words in that little 10 minutes or 300 words. I don't know math. But anyway, I am really happy with that. Definitely not 400 words. Do not quote me on that. Wow, that was some really bad math. Anyway, writing on the floor was not too bad actually. I am kind of half sitting on this pink rug and half on the hardwood, so that's not great, but I'm gonna get up now and yeah, it seems like we were productive despite the floor, so thank God for that. Actually, you know what? Let's spin the wheel on the floor because I feel like it. Let's go. Not many things left on here, only 8 things. Oh, no. We gotta finish a chapter. We almost got read 3 quotes out loud. All right, well, I'm back in my bed and I guess we are finishing this chapter, so. Wonderful. Not done writing for the day. I'm gonna wrap up this chapter. Ugh, I actually don't have that much more to do, so this is probably for the best that I rolled this, but I'm over it. All right, we finished the chapter. Again, sorry for the fingerprints on my screen. I don't know how to make them go away, other than buy a new laptop, of course. Quick break to try the cookie my sister baked. Wow. Good.
Hi, video.
We finished off with 25,423 words. So I really didn't write that much more, to be honest, but that's okay. Maybe it wasn't so bad to roll after all. Okay, we're gonna do one final spin before I get ready to go out for dinner. And that's gonna be right now. I really hope we don't get writing because I'm kind of over it. Did I mention? Oh, okay. We got make a new NaNoWriMo goal. This should actually be really good because if we end up making something that works, we can input the words we did today. To update you all before I leave you for a little while to go to dinner, I have 6 remaining things on the wheel and I've done 9 things. So that's really exciting. And I can't wait to do a little bit more when I get home later. I don't know how many prompts I'll do, but I will film a little bit while I'm out if I think to. And yeah, this has been a super productive writing day, so I think I need to do this more often. Make sure to go follow my Instagram, either my public or my writing Instagram. They're both public, but my main or my writing Instagram, because over there on either one of those, I might do a followers control my writing day. I think that would be really fun. So if you want to participate in upcoming videos, make sure to go follow me over there and keep up with the stories, because that's where it will be. I'm also going to switch glasses again because I feel like it. So we're gonna put on, oh my god, I feel like I look strange now. I'm gonna put on my leopard print ones. Oh, they're so good. Okay, let's get back into figuring out this NaNoWriMo stuff. So either we're gonna discover right now that NaNoWriMo is back up and running, or we're gonna try and find an alternative. I've just discovered what's going on. So the site can't be reached. Awesome. 4 years of writing progress out the window. No, not really, but tracking, certainly. I had stuff on there from when I was 15. Anyway, let's find a alternative. And I think that alternative is going to be Tracker Bear or Track Bear. I think it's just Track Bear, actually. And I've seen Brielle Wrights use this and a few other creators on here. Coincidentally, I think Brielle posted about Track Bear or Tracker Bear today. So let me go look in my subscriber feed, my subscription feed that is, and see if I can find a link maybe. Oh, it looks like I can actually join her leaderboard, which is really cool. So I clicked the link and now I have to put a code in, but first I think I'm gonna have to make an account. By the way, it is called Track Bear. Okay, good to know. I have to sign up and make a username, so let me go ahead and do that. Okay, this is cooler than I expected. So I was able to put in a code that she provides on her like community tab on YouTube, and I'm gonna put my word goal in, which I guess it's just for June. So let me do some quick math about how many words I want to be done by the end of June. If only I had my NaNoWriMo. Okay, I set the goal to 25,000. I'm not really sure what that means. Like, I want to end with 50,000 at the end of June. So I want to do 25,000 or more this month. But guys, I don't really know what it's asking for me. Like, I don't know if that's what I want my final count to be or how many I want to just write this month. Does that make sense? It's not making sense to me. Okay, I think I joined the leaderboard. I still am a little bit weary as to if I did that right, but I'm uploading an avatar right now. It's pending. I don't really know what that means. I'm confused. Maybe it's not working. I don't know if I like this website, guys, to be quite honest with you. I think I will like it. I just need to get used to it because I've been used to the same thing for 4 years. Okay, I put in my starting words for above, but I used the number that I just finished with rather than the one that I started with today. So it's saying that I haven't done any updates today, which I haven't technically, but we're gonna change that to be, you know, what I started with today. Thank God I took that Instagram picture. Anyway, I'm now gonna put in my first update. So yeah, I still don't know how to do this. Like, I just added more words, but it's not working. Like, it's saying I didn't add any words. Oh, never mind, I just reloaded. Let me just check the leaderboard and make sure I didn't like shoot up to the top by accident without meaning to. Okay, I didn't, but now I am on the leaderboard. I'm in 9th place. Pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, this is fun. I'm on the leaderboard. Hehehe. I'm at 10% of my goal for June. I think we've officially come up with a solution for the NaNoWriMo nonsense. That actually feels really good, even though it's not my baby NaNoWriMo, you know, but it's okay. I think this is gonna be fun and maybe get to participate with other writers, so that will be a nice change for me and a nice addition to my writing routine as well. Okay, I'm gonna go get ready for my outing now, and I'll let you guys know if I do anything interesting between now and the time I speak to you next. Hey guys, I look a bit disheveled right now because I just got home and I was at the beach, so my hair is crazy. Plus I'm so bloated I might vom. No, I won't, I'm fine. But anyway, I had a really fun time at dinner. I totally, like, fully 100% meant to film. I didn't film a single thing. Here's some pictures. I really wanted some cute b-roll of my little night out, but I didn't. Anyway, I got a cute little drink, it was delicious. I got some pizza, it was delicious. Got some ice cream, it was delicious, but Whew, I'm full. Anyway, I think we're gonna spin the wheel just one more time. I really hope I get read for 15 minutes. Cross your fingers for me. Please comment down below the 4-leaf clover emoji for good luck for me. Guys, I don't know about this. There's 2 on here that I really don't want, and they're both the writing ones. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now. Let's spin. Guys, we got read for 15 minutes. OMG. You are in fact being gaslit. I did definitely spin the 2 I didn't want before this, but now we're reading for 15 minutes. I'm not sorry about it. I need to get this blinding light out of my face though, because it's not the vibe right now. We're gonna put this wheel away for another time, because rest assured I will be doing this video again. Putting on my retro glasses, because I feel like they just go so well with my Kindle. And I'm gonna try and get into either Problematic Summer Romance, which is by Ali Hazelwood, who I really do like, or we're gonna read maybe Enchantra, but I think I'm gonna have to re-download it because my Kindle Unlimited ended. So I think I'm gonna read the Ali Hazelwood one for 15 minutes. I'll let you know how it is. Just finished chapter 1. I think I'm actually gonna like this. I have this Pop Shop float and it's like the rocket flavor, like the popsicle, but it melted and now it just looks like white milk. No judgment to white milk drinkers, but that is not me. Okay guys, we read for 15 minutes and yes, I only read 1 chapter. Actually, I read the prologue and 1 chapter, so 5%, pretty good. Anyway, I am now gonna get ready for bed, because I'm tired. I don't even know what time it is. It's like 9, I think. And I think this writing day is officially over. I genuinely had so much fun filming this video, and it was also the most productive writing day I've had in so long. And even when I was doing the NaNoWriMo goal, I didn't feel like I did today when I was writing. And today was like a big improvement. So I'm really happy about that. And I think doing this kind of thing every once in a while or every few days might be a lot more beneficial to me than writing every single day, because I was getting very burnt out. Plus today I had plans in the evening and I didn't have any other plans the whole day, so it was really no excuse to not write, and I had a lot of fun with it. But for now, we're gonna wrap up this video, so thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're still watching to the end, thank you for that as well, and I love you so much, and happy writing.